And for ye who hath protected the beautiful and lush land from the Vandals driven by greed and money, it shall be of ye who walketh with thy goddess in the garden of love. Thou shalt feel no pain or misery, and thou shalt spend thy eternity with thy beautiful and loving goddess. Thou shalt not feel hunger, for there shall beeth an abundance of fruit. Thou shalt not feel shame, for thou hast lived thy life honest and humble. Thou shalt not feel loneliness, for thou shalt be joined with thy brethren and sisters within the garden. And let it be written that all who protect this beautiful and lush land from the Vandals shall spend eternity in peace and tranquility within the garden of Mayala. And it shall be there where all thy brothers and sisters of the transcendent order shall reside within a peaceful, tranquil, exotic, and pleasurable haven. My mother, who hath given me life, who hath cared for me and nurtured me, I beg for thy forgiveness. Upon my knees I beg for thy forgiveness. It beeth of greediness and selfishness that drove me to commit such appalling and horrible crimes against thee. The greed I felt consumed my soul and blinded me from the one pure truth of thy love. As I kneeleth upon the stone of shame, I now understand the truth of thy love. Now I beeth left with the emptiness that I hath created. I beg of thee, relieve my pain, and show me the mercy I beeth too blind to show with thee. Blessed beeth this prayer. Divination 13. And the day came to pass where the cost of food increased fivefold, and the individuals of the world who worketh modest and honest professions could not provide for thy families. And I saw the individuals of the world who worketh modest and honest jobs becometh reduced to eating from the trash left by the rest of society. And the children of the world became malnourished and sick and died from starvation. And I noticed the hearts of the individuals of society beeth cold, and careth not for the poor and the starving. And the wages of the hard-working became reduced, while the rich became wealthier from doing nothing. And I saw the numbers of the homeless multiply sevenfold, and the sleeping bodies line the streets up and down, and the rich continued getting richer, and the number 67 became the man who allowed the poverty to explode, and on the date of the anniversary of chaos becameth thy leader. The individuals of the world today encumber themselves with material possessions in hope that such possessions would bringeth happiness. The world moveth fast, and the individuals of the world must move and think faster, always preparing for the next step or next level. Money and time encompass the soul and being of man. The threat of tomorrow and what it bringeth sinks deep into the hearts of man. The weight of what thou carry collapseth thy knees, and thou falleth to the ground, only to haveth no one to help thee back upon thy feet again.